Hello again. One of my viewers sent me a rather interesting article. It's on DC Clothesline. You're not going to have to look for it. The link will be attached. The title of this is "The Muslim Brotherhood is in Charge of Jade Helm." It's a scary thought, isn't it? Now, if you remember Barack Hussein Obama, when he or whomever wrote the book Odyssey of Hope, on page 261, he wrote, "I will stand with the Muslims should the political winds shift in an ugly direction." Well, anyone that doesn't think that the winds have shifted is delusional. They've shifted in an ugly direction. And Obama will do what he's always done. He has always sided with the Muslims. Remember Fort Hood? Fort Hood is still a complete joke. The reason that it's a complete joke is all those men and women that were wounded and the families of those that were killed were given Purple Hearts, but without any benefits. How insane is that? How demeaning is that? How disgusting is that of this jackass, phony commander-in-chief? Now, when you start reading this article, and I hope that you take the time to do so, you'll see how Obama has been able to infiltrate key cabinet positions with radical, extremist, Islamic Muslims, much like himself. It talks about Huma Abedin. Huma Abedin was Hillary Rodham Clinton's aide. It explains her family's lineage, which I've done in numerous videos as well. It talks about the Department of Homeland Security and who's heading that and the various positions that they hold. It talks about Mohammed Ilbiri, former advisor to the Department of Homeland Security. The Obama Administration Advisory Council on Faith-Based Neighborhood Partnership, Ibo Patel. The entire administration has been infiltrated with corrupt members of the Muslim Brotherhood. Remember Malik Obama? Well, Malik Obama is Obama's supposed stepbrother. He's also the head of the Muslim Brotherhood Finance and Arms Procurement. The list goes on and on. You really want to read the attached email. You're going to find it to be rather revealing, somewhat interesting, and if you're at all awake, somewhat frightening. The article says at the end, conclusion, and this was written by the author, "I feel that I am watching a bad rendition of the invasion of the body snatchers. Our government has not just been hijacked by the bankers. They are beginning in earnest to carry out their edicts by using people with strong terrorist ties in the climate of jihad and Jade Helm. This is frightening beyond belief." Hey folks, I don't make the news. I just report snippets here and there. Am I worried? Not so much for myself, but for my children, my grandchildren, for your children and your grandchildren. I'm scared shitless. This madman will not stop until he has destroyed the American way of life. And our Congress? What Congress? They're all jokes. Every last one of them is a joke. They're only interested in their own self-gratification. They're only interested in climbing the ladder. They're now all clamoring for the Oval Office. What a complete joke. That's sort of what I think. Read the article. Let me know what you think.